How are y'all today? I am fantastic. So, it is 9:30 a.m. I woke up at the butt crack of dawn. Why do people say that? Why don't they say the anus sphincter of the sun? So a lot of y'all, I feel, don't know this, but Subway has a whole breakfast menu. I found out kind of recently and I was like, what? They put egg patties on their sandwiches? I'm scared. So of course, I'm trying the whole breakfast menu today. Literally every item they have. I have never had any of them in my life, so I'm so nervous, but so excited to see what it's all about, how the quality is. And of course, at the end of the video, I'm gonna rank all of them from worst to best, so that y'all know which breakfast items are good and which are not, in my opinion. And the breakfast menu is still just like subs. There's no like hash brown, sadly, but who knows, it might be great. So these are the subs that I got. So steak, egg and cheese, Black Forest ham, egg and cheese, bacon, egg and cheese, bacon, egg and cheese on a flatbread, and then egg and cheese. All the breakfast subs are very customizable, just like all their like lunch and dinner subs. You can add basically anything you want to them. But for me, adding lettuce and tomato and onions and all that to a breakfast sandwich sounds kind of disgusting. And so on all my sandwiches, I stuck to either jalapenos, creamy sriracha sauce, or Chipotle Southwest sauce, because I feel like all those would go well with breakfast flavors, you know? I don't think anything else would, so all the sandwiches have like one of those things on them to add some flavor, you know? Let's unbox these beauties. I'm gonna just be honest, something in this bag smells like ramen noodles and I'm loving it. Like, are you trying to seduce me? I think it's the creamy sriracha sauce on one of these. So anyways, let's see what this sub is. It smells amazing. I think this is the bacon, egg, and cheese on Italian urban cheese bread. In a second, I'm gonna get close-ups of each sandwich, the eggs, the bacon, all that stuff, so y'all can see how the quality looks. Now this one is, ooh, I think this is the Black Forest ham, egg and cheese. Look at those jalapenos, that looks so good. Honestly guys, these smell incredible. Like, I'm not joking. I'm so excited. Now this is the flatbread, and it's the bacon, egg, and cheese flavor. I wanted to try at least one flavor on the flatbread to see if the flatbread would go better with the breakfast flavors than the actual bread, so we shall see. This must be the steak, egg, and cheese. Now, Subway's steak to me is very hit or miss. In some sandwiches, it tastes amazing, and in others, it tastes like cheap ass, trashy ass steak. So we'll see how it goes with the breakfastness of it all. Last but not least, this is just the egg and cheese option. So that one looks a little bare to me, kind of a little scary. So let's quickly zoom in, take a closer look at these ingredients, and then I will taste test everything. Okay, so this is just the egg and cheese one. Let's open her up. It has this big, flat, round egg patty on it. It's definitely not a fried egg because I don't see any separation between the whites and the yolk. It's more of a flat scrambled egg. You can see the sauces and the cheese in the center, so it's almost like an omelet in a sub. Okay, it looks decent. I'm not disgusted or anything. Here's the bacon, egg, and cheese on the flatbread. This one looks a little more dry, which I'm fine with. The other one was a little too saucy looking for me. But all the sauce is in there. Wow. So it really is an omelet. I kind of love that. That's so cute. You can see on this one, I added sriracha sauce, jalapenos, and bacon and cheese. Delicious looking. Wow. Here is the steak, egg, and cheese one. They put a good amount of steak on there, honestly. As you can see, it also has, I hope that's not mayonnaise. I didn't ask for mayonnaise. Jalapenos, egg, all that good stuff. This one looks really, really good. I'm excited. Then we have the Black Forest ham one, which I think might look the best. It just looks like a really put together, delicious breakfast sandwich that I would totally eat. And it smells, I think, the best out of all of them. And then last but not least, we have the other bacon sandwich. This egg looks whiter. Is this egg whites? Why are they giving me egg whites? Okay. That's fine. It's a little healthier. We love that, but very interesting. Okay, so I guess I'm trying the egg whites today too. That was not an option on the DoorDash menu, so I actually like that I get to try both. That's great. Okay guys, so first things first, let's try the simple egg and cheese sandwich before we get to the meats. Arby's just possessed me. By the way, each of these sandwiches were $6.50. So on the egg and cheese, I think I put pepper jack cheese, I think, and Southwest Chipotle dressing. Let's try it. Okay, so there's a lot to unpack here. I'm not used to having egg with like a sub roll or like bread, you know? Eggs are always on like tortillas or like sliced bread. This is a different experience. I don't know if I'm here for it or not. The egg doesn't have a very strong flavor. I could barely taste it, to be honest. The texture was nice though. It was fluffy like a normal egg, which is good. I just wish there was more of an egginess to it, you know? I think the Southwest sauce kind of saved it. Without it, it would be like flavorless. So like it made it pretty good. I don't know. Maybe with the flatbread, it'll all taste better. Not sure. We shall see though. Next up, let's try the bacon, egg, and cheese on the Italian urban cheese bread. Now, of course, there's so many like customizable things with these sandwiches that I'm sure you could customize any of them to your liking. They all have different bread. They all have different sauces, all that stuff. So I'm just going off what I got, okay? Let's not get too deep into if this is super fair or not, because that'll just get messy with all the customizations. So this bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich has egg whites. Very interesting. Let's see how those are. 2 big slices of bacon and Southwest Chipotle dressing, and I think pepper jack cheese. So let's try this, guys. That is definitely much better than the plain eggs and cheese. The bacon adds a much needed breakfasty flavor. It isn't the best bacon ever. It's like decent. It isn't like the crap bacon, but it's also not like Wendy's bacon, which is like that bitch. Or should I say that pig? That swine. The egg whites, honestly, taste exactly like the normal eggs. Like exactly, I can't tell the difference. And the egg whites must be healthier, so I guess just get those right. The chipotle sauce and the cheese also went very well with the bacon and egg flavor. So this definitely is a lot better when it has bacon. I think it needs some kind of breakfast meat. Also, I wish that sausage was an option. I didn't see it on the menu at all. It would be so nice to have like little sausage patties on a sub. That would be so good. Next up, let's try the steak, eggs, and cheese. Now, steak and eggs is a classic combo. I have never really understood it that much. I know it's like a big thing for like straight men. It makes them feel like really manly when they're eating breakfast. Bacon is too feminine for me. I'm fragile. But when it's steak, it's like, ooh, I'm devouring half a cow along with a bunch of chicken fetuses. I'm that monster bitch. I need something to chew on. Like a dog in a bone. I'm not judging straight people. I just don't support their lifestyle. I'm totally kidding. I love me some straights, okay? We love the straights. So this sandwich does have a little extra thing. It has jalapenos. It also has steak. I don't know if they added mayonnaise. I don't know what that white sauce is. Actually, I think that's just melted cheese. It just looks like a sauce, but it's not. We got the yellow egg on here and normal Italian bread. So the best part about this sub is the jalapenos. They taste amazing. The steak itself is, it doesn't have a big enough breakfast flavor to carry this plain ass egg through the sandwich, you know? It's definitely not bad, but it does taste more like a normal sub than breakfast to me. The quality of the steak, by the way, is typical Subway steak. I think it's the same thing. It's like a little chewy, but also a little not, and a little good, but also a little not. Very plain. And I know that there's gonna be comments saying, Timmy, you should have added toppings. But what toppings would go with egg? Please tell me. I mean, spinach maybe, but what flavor is that gonna add? Everything else goes with lunchy stuff, you know? So, just saying. That was just, okay. We have 2 left. We have the Black Forest ham, eggs, and cheese sandwich, and then the flatbread bacon one. I'm gonna save the flatbread for last. Let's do the ham, egg, and cheese. Now this one does have jalapenos as well, because they do make everything better. I see a lot of the ham, which actually looks delicious. I see the egg, the cheese is underneath. Yeah, oh wow, that looks really good. Okay, and it's on the Italian herbs and cheese. And let's try this. Wow. Oh my god. Okay. This one is so good. Okay, so the ham goes so good with the eggs. I feel like they actually kind of complemented the eggs, so I could kind of taste the eggs this time. They have some kind of flavor because the ham was bringing that flavor out of them. You get me? The ham has a breakfasty taste, so it does give you that breakfast fantasy. And then with the cheese and the jalapenos, it's just like so good. This is actually a great breakfast sandwich. Honestly, most like breakfast sandwiches out there are small. So if you want a big foot-long breakfast sandwich, I would suggest the Black Forest ham one. So good. Wow. Last but not least, let's try the flatbread bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. So they put a lot of this sriracha, creamy sriracha sauce on it. A lot of jalapenos, look spicy. Bacon, egg, and the flatbread. That's it. So let's try it out. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like flatbread. It tastes like a stale tortilla. Like, not a good one. If a tortilla was an elderly, old broad with dust coming out of her vajayjay, like, I feel like it would taste like this, in my opinion. It brings no flavor to the table. The toppings don't go well with it at all, and I really don't like it. So, you're not that bitch. You're that old bitch. It's time to rank these sandwiches, guys. Oh my God, okay. So in 5th place, I'm gonna have to go with the flatbread. Like I just said, very disappointing, very flavorless in my opinion, and I just really don't like it. In 4th place, I'm gonna have to go with the plain eggs and cheese. This does not work for me, especially on this bread. It's like almost all bread, and it's just too much, and you can't taste the egg. No. In 3rd place, I'm gonna have to go with my bowels. The steak and cheese. It was good, but not good enough. It just kind of was plain, you know? In 2nd place, I'm gonna have to go with the bacon, egg, and cheese. It was decent. The bacon helped a lot, but it was still not great. And in 1st place, the only one that I think is actually genuinely good, in my opinion, is the Black Forest ham, egg, and cheese. I just think it works as a sandwich on this bread with the egg. Everything works together. So that's it, guys. I tried the whole Subway breakfast menu. They need more options. Please give us hash browns, sausage, some kind of a breakfasty dessert, something, okay? Thank you. Go watch my last video, guys. If you're eating Thanksgiving leftovers, it'll be perfect. I tried Boston Market's Thanksgiving meal versus Denny's Thanksgiving meal. It was so much fun. Go check it out. Don't forget to subscribe to become a juicy tomato. I'll see y'all next video. I love you so much. Ooh, boo, boo.